In terms of ensuring the accuracy and completeness of the accounts receivable records, it's important to invoice customers on time and with correct information and details on the invoice. After the purchase order has been raised or the service has been rendered. The reconciliation of the accounts receivable ledger to the general ledger in the system is very important, because that will give an opportunity to deal with any discrepancies that arise from that reconciliation procedures. Aging report review is important. If there are any outstanding balances on the aging report that need to be addressed, it's important to do it promptly and on a regular basis. Internal controls are quite important. Internal controls such as segregation of duties. For example, one person is allocating payments to the invoices, another person is raising an invoice. Or also most invoices have to be allocated against the payments on the regular basis, because the earlier that happens, the easier generally it is to deal with any discrepancies, get hold of customer, and just resolve what has happened wrong in that situation. Coming back to the internal controls, have supervisors authorize any substantial credit memos or write-offs is crucial, and just have like procedures and processes, softwares automated as much as possible, because that also minimizes problems in record keeping. Clear communication with customers, setting the notifications prior to the due dates, and following up with customers if on any aged balance is overdue balance is crucial. Aged overdue balance, yeah, both. It is first overdue, then becomes aged. In terms of the when customer disputes an invoice, it also requires certain procedures and processes to be able to handle it better. So first of all, you listen to customer really well and professionally, and not be defensive. So let the customer explain what the problem is, and then you match essentially the purchase orders or delivery documents or original agreements against the invoice, and verify that billing basically matches the agreed terms, prices, quantities, timelines, deliveries, and then if the mistake is at our end, then you acknowledge the mistake, re-invoice the customer, apologize. If the invoice is actually correct, you can explain the breakdown to the customer, and negotiate if required. So sometimes it's worth to keep the relationship with the customer by adjusting the invoice price, or by negotiating the payment terms. So yes, analyze what happened in the record what happened in the dispute, and if it has been resolved, confirm in writing what you and the customer have agreed on, and email it to the customer. I'll learn from the situation.